Hello YouTube, today at powerjackrepair.org we got a motherboard. This is the website powerjackrepair.org. We got the motherboard from an Acer Chromebook. It's all the same motherboard pretty much for c910, c738, c738t, cb5, it's all pretty much mixed. And I would like to explain to you why every single one of those, not every single, but like majority of them gonna have exactly the same issue and why we fix it here pretty much on daily basis. This is a replacement connector right here for this connector right here. This connector is obviously broken, as you can see right there, but that's not exactly the reason why it broke. I would like to explain and show you what you're getting for your money. Again, I have nothing against Acer. Acer is the bread and butter of this operation. Not as much as bread and butter as Lenovo or an Asus gaming laptops, but still, I appreciate Acer. I got on one of the Acers, I got more than 1 million views on the repair for one of the models of Acers, about maybe like 10 years ago, so I think, because pretty much every single one of those models, the one I made the video, I have over 1,000 videos, but if you look for the highest viewed videos, over 1 million views on one of the models, again, that was from like 10 years ago, maybe 15. As soon as the YouTube came out, one of the first videos I made was about Acers. Anyway, so this thing is broken, and you would never know why until I will show you, all right? So let me show you under the microscope why the whole connector broke. You see it's falling apart. All right, so this is the top-down view from the factory. Oh, do you see anything that doesn't look right? This is the bottom. This is soldered okay. This is soldered okay. And this is soldered okay. This one, there is no solder in the half of it. And that's how it was from the factory. I didn't touch it up. Nobody ever touched it before. This is the reason why the whole thing broke, because the amount of solder here, this is the ground, I think. Yeah, that's the ground. So the ground wasn't conducting perfectly fine. And that's the reason why the main jack broke. And that happens to pretty much every single one of them. You see? Right there. It's no solder on the bottom and no solder on the top. That's how the laptops are made from the factory. Right there, you see? And this is soldered well. This is soldered well. This is positive right here. This is negative. So, and the reason made like that from the factory, because they introduced a new design of the jack. And the new design is double. You see this arm and that arm. So it requires double the heat. Unfortunately, the whatever system they use to solder it up doesn't know about this new jack design, where it has two metal pieces and it requires a lot more heat. Plus this is ground. Ground requires way more heat. So this one being single, it's soldered well, soldered well, soldered well. This one is double, and it didn't solder well. And that's the reason why I see every single one of those laptops here, not every day, but pretty much all the time. So what I'm gonna do now, I will try to desolder okay, I got some dust here someplace. No, it's probably on the microscope is where the dust is at. No? Or maybe not the microscope, maybe on the reflective. Anyways, let me clean up the lenses. All right, much better, because I was thinking that... all right, so what we got here? Here. Let me add some plugs to here, here, here and there. And let me add some solder to all of those areas. We're gonna mix the new solder with the old solder, and we're gonna be able to just pop this guy out right away. All right, let's see. Let's clean up this. All right. Alrighty. Okay. All right, so it's time to desolder. Let's get this guy. All right. Come on. Probably the solder from the other side is keeping it in place. Oh, it's because my temperature is set incorrectly. Now we're gonna increase the temperature a bit. I was wondering why it's taking so long. Usually it should be popping right out. Nope. You know, probably because the connector is broken and it prohibits, yeah, because the connector is extra wide right now, it doesn't let me pop it right through. So I need to yeah, so now it's gonna be all right. You see, the connector was just too fat for me to push it through between the boards. Now it's gonna be fine. You see right away, yeah. So that was the problem. Because the connector was broken in place. Here, let me try and get the holes nice and empty so that the new connector would go in just fine. All right. Right, so what we can do, we can flip it over. And this other so let me add some hot air to it, because without hot air it doesn't wanna do a good job. All right, right there, you see? Now let's add some hot air to this guy. Come on. Doesn't want to come out all the way. That's not good. All right, so let's fill it up with solder. And then once the new solder gonna mix with the old solder, I'm sure it's gonna come right out. Oh, it's kind of sucked all the way in. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put a fresh You see, if you can't get this thing done correctly by hand, then can you imagine how a system that makes those motherboards works? They don't really suck everything. I mean, they don't solder everything fine to the motherboard. Come on. Come on, desolder already. Doesn't want to get desoldered anything here. Alright, so here. Alright, good job, good job. Excellent, looks good to me. Now let's put a brand new connector in place. Now what first I want to do is I want to make sure that the connectors are the same shape. Yeah, connectors are the same. Okay. All right, so here I want to add a little bit more solder. Flux, not solder, flux. Add more flux here. All right. Now let's inspect it from the top. And as you can see here on the rear, it didn't really solder through, exactly the same as it was when we received it. So even if you do it by hand, you're still gonna get, I mean, and this soldering iron is much, how would I say it, much better tool than just like using the automated tools. But as you can see, it's not soldered through on this end here. You see, nothing. It doesn't want to kick. And that's the reason why this jack gonna break all the time. Now, obviously, since it's here, it's gonna be soldered just fine. I'll make sure it's soldered all the way through. It's no big deal. Like that, you see? You have to kind of massage it in there, all right? And now it's soldered all the way through. And we can see the other side as well. You can see the other side. It's all soldered through, all right? So, just wanted to show you why we get a lot of Chromebooks here. They all have exactly the same problem. And we're gonna clean this guy up. All right, so it's gonna be better than factory. Yeah, beautiful. Let's clean up here. Beautiful. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and you guys take care and have a good day. Thank you. Bye.